Alright, this is Mark with Hydro Services. I'm going to re-video. This is building 14, goes into 15. It goes, what I'm going to say is east. We jetted this line yesterday and stopped it. The blockage was close. Maybe no more than 100 feet from here, from this clean out in the parking lot. But it stopped back up, and I have now jetted it twice. And the last time I went almost 400, maybe 450 feet. I started cameraing this line a few moments ago, encountered a blockage, not a blockage, but a belly in the line, and there was so much water in it, made me suspicious that maybe the blockage had moved down, even though all of this was clean and clear on the upper end. Now we've got people that's at home and they're using the facilities, so I've got water running through this pipe. We're probably going to encounter some water between here and the end down there where I was suspecting there might be a problem. There's a little bit of a belly there at the first, maybe 10 foot, but it's only like a quarter to a third of a pipe. It's not a big deal. I'm going to try to run this up a little bit faster. This line has been cleaned real well. You can see there's nothing on the walls of the pipe. And again, you can see people using water, so we've got a little water running through the bottom. We're coming up on 50 feet. The line does not have any grease on it at all. In through here. Coming up on 70 feet. Coming in, somebody using. Alright, now 90 feet. Right in here is where we were experiencing this line holding water. You can see on the walls of the pipe on the sides there was a grease buildup in through here. And at 95 feet we go underwater. There's a belly here. I wanted to make sure there wasn't a blockage causing this belly to hold water. But the last time I was cameraing this, just a few months ago, I think I got to 143 feet and it was still holding water. There is a pretty bad belly here. This is about in the area I was last time when I quit. I decided to re-jet this to make sure, and I jetted this thing almost its entire length of both buildings. In fact, I may have been past these two buildings. Well, maybe not. It was an awful long day. I just passed 150 feet. We're still going. We're still underwater. Well, this is definitely what your problem is. You've got a building that's got a bad belly in it. There's something wrong with it on the other end. It causes it to hold water like this. I dumped plenty of water through the building, so I know the water's flowing. Alright, I just passed 180 feet. Alright, look at that. At 188 feet, we come out of the belly. So, you've got a long belly. You really, really do. I mean, it's a good 75-foot belly. You get on the other end of it, see, 189. So I know the line is open. You just got a bad belly. And anybody that puts any kind of feminine products or wipes and stuff like that, it's going to stick in that water. Not only that, you've got a belly on the other side of the belly. That's 200 feet right here. I don't have any more on this tenement. You've got some settling in the building, I guess, that has allowed this to have this kind of a grade problem. I'm going to pull it back a little bit and it's just alright, look at there. Alright, at 189 feet. You've got an open pipe in front of you. You can see it. But this thing has got a swag on the other side of this. That's terrible. Well, that's what's going to be causing your problem. I mean, you can't expect it to flow when you don't have anything. Look on the walls of the pipe. You can see there's no grease here. There's no grease stopping this up. It's a purely paper in a line it's full of water. It's just off grade a lot, more than 100 feet. As this comes up right here, you can see air. You can see something. You got maybe a half a pipe of water here, something like that. You move forward, and boom, you go underwater. You back up, you're out of water. Back up a little more. You can see it rising again. And now you're totally underwater again. The water's flowing through here, but it's not going to flow fast. Any paper that's put in this water is going to set and build up. We've jetted this building over the years, but I didn't realize this was the kind of situation that you had. Anyway, this is Mark with Hydro Services, and that's what kind of problem we got.